For God's sake, this man cannot remain in power.
Powerful words from President Biden as Russian leader Vladimir Putin continues his war on Ukraine. CBS's Wendy Gillette has more on the president's historic visit to Poland.
Addressing a large crowd in Warsaw, Poland, President Biden spoke some of his strongest words yet against Russian President Vladimir Putin.
For God's sake, this man cannot remain in power.
Shortly after the president ended his address, a White House official released this statement, clarifying the president's words. The president's point was that Putin cannot be allowed to exercise power over his neighbors or the region. He was not discussing Putin's power in Russia or regime change. Since the war on Ukraine began over a month ago, Mr. Biden has called Putin a war criminal as his forces bombard countless civilian sites.
A dictator bent on rebuilding an empire will never erase a people's love for liberty.
Meeting with Ukrainian refugees in Warsaw earlier in the day, President Biden was asked what their plight makes him think of Putin.
He's a butcher.
The UN Refugee Agency says more than 2 million Ukrainian refugees have crossed into Poland.
But helping these refugees is not something Poland or any other nation should carry alone. All the world democracies have a responsibility to help.
President Biden said the war has already been a strategic failure for Russia, which has not gained control of any major city, and he issued this warning.
Don't even think about moving on 1 single inch of NATO territory.
Air raid sirens sounded Saturday in western Ukraine's largest city, Lviv. Explosions rang out and plumes of smoke rose above the city, which is just about 40 miles from the Polish border. Wendy Gillette, CBS News, Rzeszów, Poland.